Definitely. If that was not the case, I would not have started it. There would have been no reason for me to say I want to do something that I thought was not going to happen. I knew we will make it, and we will do what we thought was very necessary to be done in this country. Yes. The organization that I joined at my very young age, that I worked for many, many years, that I even went to prison for, very young age, that I worked for many, many years, that I even went to prison for and spent 10 years, 6 months. I also went to exile and stayed there for 14 and a half years, fighting for the liberation of our people. For me, it was not acceptable that a party that I joined, and which was a particular party in a particular time and doing an important thing to liberate black people who had been oppressed for so many years, I couldn't take it that such a party could be made to look like the party that had never fought for freedom. It was now almost equivalent to people saying, let us kill this party now. And whilst I was still alive, I could not allow it, because my belief in freedom and participating in freedom was not just something like a hobby that I'm just doing it for the sake of it. It was a serious matter for people who have been oppressed, who have been killed, who have been arrested, who have been given every other thing. It did not make sense that an organization of that nature was now the ones that was doing the opposite of what it was supposed to do, to liberate people, complete freedom. And therefore, if I said I don't worry about it, I would have been joking over the years, going to prison, going to exile. Why I would stand and say, sorry, they're just doing it. Yes. Shame. Mine was that I need to talk to the people of this country, to say, let us not allow our party to be utilized against us, and just we sit, we look, we just talk, small legal talk, because what, in my view, since freedom, there has been just small talk about our freedom. Because everybody was seeing that we're not yet free. So why I would say I was born and I fought, but I said, no, now I can no longer fight. When people I called comrades were now turning into something else. Yes. And it was my duty. And it will be my duty until I die.
What is that perfect example of them turning to something else that you witnessed and thought, let me go and start my own party?
No, firstly, ANC became a corrupt organization, not the whole organization, particularly those who were in key positions. They did not talk about how do we proceed to conclude our struggle to be a fully fleshed kind of organization and the country. I'm sure there are many, many things we can talk about. For an example, for an organization to sell the companies of the country without talking to us whether these should be sold or not,